What's up, nerds? Welcome to the Cool Nerd Show. As always, I'm your host, Steve Trezza.
Scott Burnett.
And this is our review of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season
3.
I was going to say 4.
Episode
Season 3,
4.
Episode 4.
The Devil
You Know is the name of the episode. So,
numbers are hard, folks.
as always, we are going to give you a quick plot synopsis, tell you the good, what we liked, the bad, what we didn't like, and give our predictions for what.
For those of you who don't know what good and bad means.
So, quick plot synopsis of the episode. Basically, we get more. There's a bunch of different storylines going on. We get the ATCU working with S.H.I.E.L.D. They're looking.
Lash is hunting InHumans.
Lash hunting InHumans. The ATCU and S.H.I.E.L.D. are hunting Lash, and then we also get the Hunter and May mission where
trying to kill Ward.
Where they're going after Ward
because Hunter doesn't want Bobby out in the field when Ward's still there.
Well,
Chivalry's not dead.
S.H.I.E.L.D. just doesn't like Ward, basically.
Chivalry's not dead until Ward is.
So, that aside, let us get into the good. Scott, what did you like about this episode?
My favorite part was Coulson's robot hand. Is he could just, like, straight up force choke people now.
Be careful. It's got laser finger.
Like, it's just this part of his arm, but he can lift a guy straight in the air.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and him and Rosalind have a bit of sexual tension, and when she saw he had that robot hand, she blushed a little, and I'm pretty sure she got a little lady business going on down there.
Yeah.
I guarantee you they didn't write Rosalind and Coulson to be a love interest, and then they saw how the actors work together, and they're like, "Fuck it, this has got to be a thing."
Yeah.
They're like corny, funny, and like just the way they bounce off each other.
She is fun. Like female Coulson.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's really good.
And the ATCU is basically like S.H.I.E.L.D. It's funny, and they finally grouped together, which is great because there was so many sides. There was the ATCU, there was S.H.I.E.L.D., there was InHumans, there was Hydra, and then all the ancillary bits. And now that two of them are together,
kind of together.
It's like this ebb and flow. They're trying to feel each other out. Like, what could I tell you? What could I get in return?
Yeah.
Which is kind of fun. It narrows the side, so you're not like, and it's not coming in all angles.
I don't know if they're gonna keep it like that though. Like,
no,
they might break
something's
apart.
Gonna happen.
Yeah. So I like the opening scene with Lash. I love how Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is just awesome so far this year, and they just kick it in. And the opening scene with Lash,
bit of a stupid reason.
The opening scene where he just kind of goes and just like destroys.
They all got together. They're like, "Oh, did you get that email that told us to meet in one central area?" And then Lash busts in and kills everybody.
But that was pretty sweet. I do like the different story arcs that are going on. How we have the thing with Lash, and then we have the ATCU, and then we have
I really enjoy
Sky going with Lincoln. Then we have the Ward.
I love Ward. That was my next one. Ward's storyline's really cool. I love what they did with him because he sucked so hard in season 1.
Yeah. Well, we've talked about this. He was my least favorite character in season 1.
Yeah,
he just didn't play a good guy, but he
such
plays
a
good great bad guy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
one of the strongest the MCU has.
May Hunter raid at the end when they went in and they took out like all of the Hydra agents.
Yeah, I also like Hunter is so like in love with Bobby that Ward's even like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill May's husband. I'm gonna kill Andrew," and he's like, sorry about your bae, May," and then he starts like shooting everybody. Like he doesn't care. He just wants Ward dead so Bobby's safe.
Well, what are they supposed to do though too? Because it's like even if they put their guns down, like Ward's not gonna
kill them,
and Andrew. You know, like so Hunter knows what he has to do, and he's like, "This is what's gonna happen." And leading that into the end with Andrew, which we'll get into a little bit later.
We're gonna predict it, so stay tuned for our prediction segment.
But that I liked.
Yeah,
a lot too.
Yeah, and I like how he used Von Strucker to be his kind of like lackey, and I really see Von Strucker gonna start to take that like second fiddle role as insulting.
Yeah, that's why when I said in my predictions, I believe it was last week. It was either last week or the week before that. Ward and Von Strucker are going to clash. Yeah. Eventually, I think that's going to happen.
Either that or he's going to be like, "I don't want to kill anybody," and he's going to join S.H.I.E.L.D., and then Ward's going to turn him. He's going to have a mole. Whatever. He might be a mole.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Okay, let's get into the bad. Lash's makeup is just awful. It's practical effects, but it's just bad.
Someone needs to get fired. Like I've seen better prosthetics at Fright Fest.
Raina, I didn't think Raina looked that bad last year.
Real dumb. Show a picture of her now. Oh God, so dumb.
No, I didn't think that.
In the light, when her hood is off, she looked real dumb.
She didn't look as bad as Lash did.
At least they keep Lash in the dark. Raina looked like somebody fucked a porcupine.
No, yeah, but Raina at least it still looked like it was kind of part of her. Lash, it's like, that's totally makeup.
Yeah, his dreads are real stupid.
It's so bad.
And it's like clearly where it stops on his face.
Yeah.
It's just like this cheek mask, and it's this normal guy face.
It looks like it's something out of like the 70s. Like that's how bad they
make up for it with the guy being a big monster of a fucking man.
Yeah, and they don't show his face that often, so it's like they can kind of get it. But when they do show its face, it's like, oh god, what the hell is this?
Stop. Yeah.
It's like you're watching The Incredible Hulk from the 70s.
Yeah, or you're watching like a sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Also, Lash is at this point he's basically a murderous Kool-Aid man because whenever he shows up, he just busts through a wall, busts through a ceiling, kills somebody, and leaves. He's a murderous Kool-Aid man.
Yeah.
He busted, oh yeah, and then just fucking kills people and then leaves.
That's about it. And I mean, I like Lash as a character, but I like the mystery behind him and whatnot.
I like the mystery now. I thought, yeah.
But it's just like the practical effects. Like, come on.
All right, well, let's get into the predictions.
One more thing, and it's not really a bad, but I didn't like it. Is Simmons left us hanging 2 episodes ago. Yeah. This last episode she left us hanging again, so I thought they were going to go into it. Looks like next episode they're going to go into it. But I was looking for more answers of why she needs to go back now.
We're going to get a Castaway episode.
Yeah.
We're going to get a Castaway on a planet.
I hope it's quick flashbacks. I hope it's just not a whole Simmons episode.
I think to explain it enough, I think they might need a chunk of an episode.
We'll see. All right, so predictions. Of course, the question everyone wants to know, who is Lash?
Of course, because we saw at the end of the episode, the ATCU and S.H.I.E.L.D. were escorting Fry, who was this Inhuman, who was working for Lash. They were escorting him to ATCU. Lash, of course, busts in like he always does, kills Fry, says you're not worthy, looks at Skye, leaves her alone, and then you see him werewolf transform back into
Shadow werewolf.
Yeah, back into a human and then walk away. So, my prediction is it's got to be someone that Skye knows. And based on the way the episode ended with Von Strucker and 2 goons cornering Andrew and killing him, where all you see is like a dead body, no face, and then the place blows up and Von Strucker looks scared, I'm saying it's Andrew because when he gets cornered, boom, hulks out in a Lash. I was going to say Flash. Hulks out in a Lash and kills them all. Von Strucker gets away. Place blows up in the.
Von Strucker blows the place up.
Yeah, Von Strucker blows the place
probably
up.
to try and kill Lash.
But the guy who plays Andrew is on IMDb booked through the whole season. If he's dead, he's not dead. They wouldn't build up a character, let us care about Andrew, and then kill him and not show his face.
Plus, it makes sense.
He's not dead.
It makes sense as to why he left May.
Yeah.
Too. And because he was going through the last transformations.
Or how he has a list of Inhumans. He could be getting it from S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yes, that's also true. What's his motive? Why is he trying to kill them, though? That's what doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, unless it's like, I turned into a different person, like a whole Jekyll and Hyde type thing. But we had Mr. Hyde last season. But he was kind of like
it's
that all the
gotta
time.
be, does May, maybe, I don't know. It's gotta be something where he cares about May, or he's doing it for some reason.
I don't know.
He says he's necessary.
He's doing it in the comics. Lash...
That's totally different.
Lash will kill humans in the comics because he doesn't find them worthy.
Yeah.
And he believes only some people deserve to be Inhuman, and they need to be worthy to be Inhuman. Which, like, you get that kind of feeling from it, but it's like, it doesn't really make sense. I'm sure they'll bring it up.
Lash didn't transform, so they could take liberties with whatever.
3 other possible smaller, that's our big, what we think. There's 3 other things that I could think of.
Only he could think.
There's 2 other possibilities of who he could be. Looking back at the roster of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and characters. General Talbot, possibility. Quinn from Season 1, possibility. And the possibility that he can just transform into anyone.
That is power shapeshifting.
Yes, shapeshifting is a power.
Yeah.
Possible.
Yeah. Well, if we're going to go with that stupid list, I'm going to say it's Bill Paxton.
He could even possibly have shapeshifted into Andrew. Andrew might not even be him, but he was him in that exit scene that we saw.
We didn't see him though.
What do you mean you wouldn't see him?
Oh, that Lash was just shapeshifted
as Andrew, and they just thought it was him. Yeah, possible. I'm just saying it's possible.
It's not. That'd be bad writing.
Any other? I'm just throwing predictions out there left and right. Any other predictions?
One more prediction. I think that Simmons is not going to be alone on the planet. I think Back a few episodes where they went back to Old England and those people kept getting sucked in the obelisk or whatever. I think the planet affects the way you age. Time doesn't really work the same way. So Simmons is going to meet up with them. When we first see Simmons on the planet, she's running away from something. I think that something killed them. That's how they tie up why those people aren't there.
And maybe that's why she needs to go back to save them.
Maybe. There's definitely people she formed a relationship with on that planet, and I'm guessing it's those people who got sucked back.
Possibly. I don't know. It's kind of bold, but could happen.
Like my personality.
Could happen.
Oh, my coffee is pretty bold.
Make sure you check out all of our other segments. Please like, favorite, and subscribe, and we will see you on those other segments.
Bye.